FM susun sema na wi enso madaroma yado asukoma yensa so na osompanti yasin konwa ede ba beso mui edamase na monhya ne nso se ensema ede ba nso de enye dan amfidie no edoso yesha sefra santimema ye krob ya sante kotokon yi wotufo se otu ababi opemso asa aseso adum kumase a Dr. Kwame despite uskeni yenseni yesa menhia yenhia na nke yewu na video mu ewo hello 101.5 KJT CNN eho na asanteman etie mamu wankran so ya mamu ha gamanche asase so na mote ye ne eno ye okay 101.7 na neat 100.9 mieru ni kapisa fa ho abeka nkwanta gamanche na monhwe na monhye ne nsosefela FM Tamale Rock FM Tadi Dynamite ewo takwa Bosome FM ewo achimso adu na chimansa ewo achimoda ebejagumo da beat seria sawe so Liberty FM ewo serio so hwe enzima fo otianka ewo enzima FM enzima beyond an important so eyoti na mutom se kwan obatianka Jewel FM dua yankwanta ege ewo Cape Coast na Rich FM so ewo he asinfusu Eagle FM ni nu FM se eye mankasim so eno so betianka Coastal FM Sharon so papa bo say Peace FM your born was kumoa na dia kwato peacefmonline.com GhanaToday.com Hot Digital Radio London kanena ko your human krum ene die mprempren ayo hin krum ya kwado chama fa nwono ba akoma no ene ya Unity Radio ene so apiem e wo Worcester United States of America enye Worcester na tie ensema ya de bande di magutini bi enie
awie aban domestic tax and domestic debt ya wodan den ni no ya ni sikasemu animdifo no betwetwe nkomo e de afa ho se dollar die mu ene omo asie na physician assistant ya wo Ghana ha sei ese enyi mu wo adwuma no mu dodo enti wo do adwuma de egu fam etiatua
you can't discrimination and brutality against the PAs now. Since 2018, you posted the first batch of PAs, both privately and publicly trained. No, they posted BME.
Orala nkojo chamanten fra probase e wo fra mantemu na MPP nipo ogina ya wase north odi ntwo chanso poku esrese enkabo mu be mu magye akonya no afida bato mu
Esremu yepa bibia amsi achi na ye hwese ye bobo ye ho tie mu a edumi kwako no ntumi munisa because enche se ya anya ba ile ti kura 2024 e wa ha ya aka be 15 months so me dunum pe
tape no a empanifo bi kase yenyi IGP die no Ghana fo akire won adwen afa ho ye de beba na PPA ensensemu ekoso high court atemu a wabua e de afa kiraje ho no Yera Vitus Azim se eye ne nwanwa.
Those rules are tedious. For the court to say that they did not cross-examine, given a chance to cross-examine and all that, I find it very odd because it appears that's not a requirement by Shai.
Na bambo mu animdifo no ba ko sane adebo se ono asoso ne fam so obi ye bone ne yese yenkwhya na konfunkuno no onyaaya enka ye afri ho ensem bi ka wenim ho ne yese ne kosode bramo se Peace FM premtobre kasebo ye de asede amenwuma edidi so yi
ampa bible kwanso senka de otwesika ne sika no wuwu na MTN se ba bia bekobia ho na bekoro MTN de aso amu ani so wam no se wiem ni na se MTN e wo 4G plus no boso tanwe na eduadu bia oko hey Suzy Eba Center oyiwa nipa bibia da ne emrantefo ene krache e wo fie ha na wani tuama yini nyawo embenfo na ka se akotia bia ochi otande ohu no ai Suzy ye mamoni adwuma papa amemrantefo bi ano aye den e wo Peace FM ene Despite Media ha na enwom no maye bibie Suzy a wo ba na wabeboa nukure nie egu botom eye capsules to paye onya wusa asete a wabɔ no guna ode kasa tenten be checha reception ho no okɔ no oba no owro no shoe no ohye slippers sa the omade na anane na enane no owie pram to breka sebo production wie say came also okodro me na me kro no ogodi nzamone eye sibi hwɛ obu ana ne nanti ya vanko office oba ba sia hwa ho fe kura wo de wa hwa anim duane fe ohweten a wo si egu anum kama papa na enso unanti te o mas krachi hwa so no fo mo hwa na wo se sister yi ade nti won tin se sibi so e wo hwa na memu obi nkaso anim rough sa me de ade panam me to ade panam de amount 0247 1111671 and 0246 578750 CB number no agro bia mudi na level ne ground wa won dey win say yes we no obi ansisi obi a enya san fe na ball aye boy park ne so na ho be eso house of folk for park so eso ngonwan na kotokofo nya park papa de so heart fo mu a bom petim no mo da na so park ne so level house share wa share kotoko ye share house ya share no enu ntire ye kan fo level natural capsules e de amount me maka se be ma de o wade a iri so mfie we nu vie miensa de esinya me hu mobo na timi wo onyame ode ye pa man na so tire be na be ma ne nkwam anyina awu wo bo adwuma se ne mitimi ne me yire dan na mra na me was secondary school kwa menyim ga bi ene fa kwezi wo secondary school nyim ga bi ne we nya secondary school asem we ye wo yire nyimne enkwam na nya adwuma enwom a wo widem na awu Copper levels natural capsules. Na carpenter for yen so that ma che wi anumre mason plumbers mamu ye POP for fita for obu o reporter any ejai kwatane ka foforo ato emu a na otwisi tin kura nim na otwe benachi onto nam da rakoto brebo pato la tia twatwene there said we sisi unya levels a level be bia na ma be 0599 056 033 0599 670 403 0208 622 918. Say you may call me and say, I weigh ya crado, ya din some no sumo. Ya morty and ne casabrum and anata mew. I will fedia. Udi I can kwame a boa. I can quana minum brimo and afi.
Nana ya kunedu. Africa sebonum semni. Now known as Ikasama and now Cherry Yadi to just say, Wama is a chef for new domestic debt exchange program. Now just a car buying dear no na buying Sika young Crawford dear Ababedi ne Semuno say near Dania Danenum, one more edane ede ashe dollar no eso. No more kaka when ya bese 809 million and a womu ebabedi and hujuma. And chechemua ye pe and entiasie enti. Yabasia nisika semuanim de fono e bichchen komo. Eti ye drew Professor Godfred Bokpin aboboano aye pese na daroma woboa yen kakra ewo enhihya hodo yi emu oye obi a wonim de Professor of Finance ewo University of Ghana Business School onyo hoho ewo sikasam eho enkomobo anaso eni adane ho no ne pese ye to ano awie ne ne di enkomo every senhihya hodo aban eye bi covid achi eniema agensre pia aban be kan se covid no ene Russia ne Ukraine ntokwa no enti ene kokko hia sei enti enkrofo sika ya na ewo aban eho anaso eka na aban ede no na wo so odadani na wo de domestic debt exchange program ebaye ene ho sensem de omama eyompo na de na eye ye Ghana city ne famu de empanifo atutu ho anamo ye beje prof adwen kire wo no ho na esusu afoforo yi omode abe ananso gina afoforo no omasi ede afa dollar ede ho no so dollar bond no ye bese ye hwe eno so na odom yen ewo enchiremu emu na menya ne tie free production for say prof ahoma no etimi ntomu nti ye bekọ aba
ene yenko eye framantem na ye ne opani ani din ede ononyamfo Kingsley ahenkra emonkomo enkomo aye bonwa ne sen opani ani ni abrese krodom na dachen opese otu franka ma MPP amanyuko no eye ononyamfo Alan Kwadwo Kirematen ye bone ma ne fe na Alan Kirematen na yenim Alan cash for the boys, job for the boys. I saw the also about the nyuma de uti fe ne de atoa krache umpa adwuma bo bagibiye say achimabo abumani fiye abami adwuma okrom ho da evi se Ghana nya independence alanchemante sa abo manso akroso asubua brenasi kotokom chia adwafo ba bia ene nyuma no wode betata mo papa ena aye bi ahwe wono nso bedwadie wonsema wa bim wa komu to the international level ajasa lan Kwadwo Kirematen de yekeka senka brebe na Nyankopon ye na dom na MPP delegate tam tumi ahye ne say kwan and wo be gitumi na ngazangazangaza de a ene ma mo kam na ye ne adwo ye negman ka be twam kabia ko be ma adwuma abusu yie papa enu nti na ne ye pese abomodi bia che nsabeka owura Kingsley ahenkura ena homa ne moan nti abaku anim ye nsa koma ne asabu ye chi
na enchoye na tape bi pie ya na posifo ne mpanifo bi na ekasa na eni no emu no kyerese IGP Era George Akufudampare wonya bayira aberwadwe wonya obi abetimi adandan no atoto ne se ayi volleyball akyerese kwa ha mato afawiem gina ha ye sei dabi wɔde nhyehyɛeɛ ne mmerɛ da na adwuma ho na ɛyɛ adwuma french mu nti sɛ wɔanhwɛ anyi na di na wɔn ka sɛ wɔnkɔ so nyɛ IGP ɔman Ghana mu na wɔn de ɔno posi dɔm so sahene yi na edi posifoɔ anim ɛde wɔn akɔ akɔhwɛ abatoɔ so ɛwɔ afida abatoɔ no mu di a ɛne na MPP foɔ gyegyeregye wɔn mu bɛdi ntwose potɔɔ efiri sɛ Dr. George Akufo Dampare wama kwan ema obiara ntimi ngurawura mu na de Ghana ha se de ayetwa pia we se means bia enkoso na saa audio ana kasa bi no a epie ye no na eye police commissioner baako ya ono no ne dia epia eye mensa na ono na ne amanyoni edidi nkomo na saa amanyoni no so ono nso so tape ne kyerɛ na anu bi no ye tifi mantamu titani ema New Patriotic Party amanyoku no na audio no mo police commissioner no na kyerɛ sɛ enema a komageka niema ensie ni emwa na saa police commissioner yi empanifo kra ne omo nim no se asa ono amu nso kra se ne braso na Ghanafo asam ne tenten ne tia ne se de wɔka ye ne de oni ne di nkomo MPP ni eni posi ni nkomo na enkomo ni tenten ni tia ne se Dr. George Akufo Dampare yen ho no mo mpɛ kwan bi on bɛfa so on bɛ ho no na afi kwan mu atene Ghana fo mo dwen ho sɛ
kanan kwali ankwanta so ya juma papa oba wa bonu mo de ankasa to abua ma bone ekosu to Midday kama
Ghanaians are people who are straight, okay, so they want ways and means to take somebody off so that they can get the job. For me, I think he should be on it if he's going to be loyal and faithful to us and act in our defense so that the election will be great. That's the chance.
Those power waiting in police, just a woman and do your comfortable take every human the human and so take a one again. Any power with me, Ginatimia sauce, I know, man. Coming one against some.
To me, about your normal to so far, no say, on no matter, I get to about no
Ghana for adwini enipa miensa na edi nkomo yi o na mienu din na apie yi na omo se IGP ho no na Ghana for kyerɛ papa no so mu hu no de ye boy ye ewo enenu mu a egege ye ema mo eteye no ense yense treni Clinton Amoako ene Asnet Bonsu ene de ebaye
ene ye ba konsam fufum be de mo kɔ mines ho mines for story no ehu hia papa ni nyina ne sɛn opani ba ko na akasa de afutu ama emabu na ekosu apon sɛ omunya sɛ owiesu apon a osina na ya akura du mama Africa fuma na wono de ye nim de okɔgi wo school mu nyina no sɛbe otumi fenhye bibia ase Director of Innovations for National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program maniji aji mitrimo ya fa no wura David Ofori one worker say sa futu we ni afutu anka no pa wi numre se di ahi awo da obonwumam na ewura mrante ne maba wani trim na mo se wi ase se bi predu asa ohen ba ne de ne ba party ase na se bi de ade wo no wodi na nya de ekom de no de owura da ne Ofori eka nya ne se ode ade se de ne afutu mu oden we de afutu papa se mrante ne maba wa muni ni mo se matima bobra pa ede makọ university no Moma meye job creators, not job seekers. Wow, Sebra, na be fa unyansa ne nimdia no, suku na wokɔ no. Enya brofo atele no nkwa na wokɔsua, ena kakafo ni ne hobrede ho. Enya no na de bobra. Na mmom no, nimdia na wokɔsua wo school no. Fa na wankasa ukokua mu no, pe bibi kakra bi na ro a enipa ni ebegye ho. Or the same way saying now to a school for him our University of Mines and Technology, UMAT, and what Takwa. Takwa so and your crokitwa our Ghana Bakwasim. Go do pa yet to a Takwa. Jawadro. It means a mine. Nina go the abro from them. Ya bregu say tam. Now they are gonna need penny to me quite normal agreement. Was to go to a year to you now money there 10%. 90% young swan come abrofo, Nanya bro any with this some the wood trimmer. Cabbage show my says one was judge no. I get 5%. In the Nina Quacoca and Fano abro. Now we end our 7th Innovation and Career Fair 2023. Quasono. And now one of the title and also team kese a 17 that's when was say think smart and be innovative. But more than say ube dream na wadwen wo kwan a wobetimi de bibi foforo be ba enipa ni be je won enipa be ekon be do so om be pe wo say entrepreneurship support say ye bo nipa wo ma hyase sa so ma dwen eye bibi no eho na nso obo modern say wo be bibi a oh twedi ampon me totrobo so to so bo awia do hata hoi obehu mobo na ma nnwoma nyina so koye e dia ma wo say that say dia to mrante mabo ani mi say hey obrane de wabo enyu obrane de wadi wani goto pa so be du bansen so no no otu kapre wa se toa o twere no ho a hwe ma na esuku fo mpempema nkoma a eko school ewie afibia legonfo de eba humatifo de eba kenuatifo ba kevatifo ba ashasi university home central university na yakwado mu de Valley View university bebre be nyina graduate ba enso emi adwuma obia 27 nation botom hye no motom wade kopa adwuma osisa be ne de eyetwam kabia atwam ewose ukosua de a daache wankasa so obia mu adwuma mpa betimi de abobra
ankonkre adwene e wo mutirim no omutimi kusa na otimi di ebie business nti se wo ha na wo wie school you matter eni se wo kopa adwuma o se wo timi bi adwuma because say university nankasa enye theory nko no mo kire practice lecturers no mom guidance lecturers no boabo mo se wo timi aye business idea se wo wie school ho no ma o se wo timi bi adwuma eni se me cast asem se wo wie you matter dia o se wo timi bi adwuma eni se wo kopa adwuma to be fair it's been a great one menu ajo because the career fair has shown the students also, and they are able to put the ideas together to form practical solutions. Ideas are what's about they are created solutions are all solving local challenges. Onye obrunyi bini challenge.
Obinzo te Ghana ha, ena no internet no so kwa o te Ghana ha hwe ko befa so obesolve Ukraine problem ama no. Enzo amasama nkori nyina that's been babia efimre no nadwen nyama ho what ya edwen abrofo adwen na vice chancellor out there university ya no enso akasa vice chancellor din any professor Anthony Simmons also di to just say sabri ni bra university awudo nyina ya krado say mranche ma ba wa be school no say we innovative adwen papa wani so enya girlfriend boyfriend and agay ya hwene de be afu and akwodwen ho school dia and won beboa na de nufo and akwa so kwohwe nkwala nufo and ya de dia and the school no be wie pa ne ho adwuma nso no aja fa yi program ya graduate produce highlight e hwa na ba akwa adwuma
inde onyi de ejuma wori di no wie wo ha san ehwa daman kakranka bi ho botum wa ya ka ho ma ti wedimu nti the hub no han or they from an ye ejuma wa ya no they push one ya ma wo ye ni na ye adwene ye be create Yuma TV Innovation TV nanka the my ideas ye de gudo nti ono no gudo obi we chiri no so hu at least or a businessman na opeda or ye ejuma bi obotuma from an ono wo ska no de pia ho na wa ye ejidi de ye na mama from an ampo botum wo wie school a wonye ejuma mpo obotuma ka ho ho abom na wa tiwe ejuma ohanka bobo ohanka saso no wabo hona ayankofo so sidama na mo na ipede etu
ewura ni din ede Miss Elizabeth Champon jumadi omudi no na ese fe nyana no me bi wabo yi chese aise wabo piles mo mu ni hweye na no on na wadwen se afa mi piamo obia enkreti bibi nye bibi na me hwedie wo mu epia ne abo abaso saa fe no ewura Elizabeth Champon team oda no wo no mudi nkunim electronic there be no can say electrical and electronic department wo no mudi nkunim eno mo so sira ban say enya by election pe ene duru wa mudi mirika sesa Ghana V8 ni wo mamu mpanfo nyina kogu abato mpeso abakoso ede na mokwaju wo ho sabri eno mu hia emwa firi aban ho na nka China GSS China fo enwuma mo yede bekrom ai bo na China ni aba mu awa esmo ten no ode aba na egusu ne yeto enkomo mbetima yebikura na bro so nti mu hia aban mu a
last year mu ko government no omone World Bank e over 20,000 wheelchairs e de koma e omo medi dem association which is called the Ghana Federation of Disability Association of Ghana has say na ye hwa wheelchairs om koma omo hina ye manual ones and say ne omo ankasa so omo dem say dia nti we say na fa de so ye say yetumi eye manual operated ones na ye turn into electrical ye de ye ne component and say dey akade e be ka wona say betumi asesa na ma omo ankasa o betumi move without say omo ankasa e push omo a I think say ebeboa na bi ebi nso bi ase bi na on di dem da but e bi asem bi ntino dem on di dem obetumi kwa akọ na edwuma so ne ade obetumi akọ akọ na edwuma meanwhile obi a empush na emfa nkọ.
Any out ye ewura wono na innovative team a woda no electrical and electronic department Miss Elizabeth Champon was re aban se aban yo momwa na saban me na ni kunsa nwuma ho a atadwufo wa o menki atede ne
ye kuya chikakra na ye ne Professor Godfred Bokpin atwetwen komo e dia fa ban domestic debt exchange program no ho prof awie piece fm wa ha
yo bacho me mawaha ani ejefo yina empom te sen
erade adom ye ho ye na mpacho we
yes adom
ede radiase prof odaroma debt exchange program ya ban ye de o hyaase cedi efam de a wo ye say omo $1 so sa o kan wani na wo hwe cedi de no a ekowie sen ewie yie fata say afei dollar de a omo kan so ye hwe ho asem kan na.
Oh, okay. Oshe December 12, 2022. Emra Ghana ne IMF reached an agreement on our IMF supported program. At the press conference, IMF only the two. Omudi two yenim say, baby a Ghana isika semna koduno. It was said you take comprehensive steps. We have to take steps to comprehensively restructure our debt. Now, that debt, usually we have the domestic debt, and external debt. Other countries, debt restructuring, domestic debt and countries which says Zambia, and domestic debt and account. But in the case of Ghana, you share the proportion of the domestic debt and the contribution of the domestic debt to our interest burden. I kind of say the percentage of our total revenue, this service, debt, now it was so. Now, so we share the total interest cost on our debt now, the domestic component, it contributes more than 70%. And no choice says, you restructure your debt to make it bearable for the government now. The domestic component, is very fundamental. Now, say you bad domestic debt, so you will move in a whole will be brave. We have different categories of the domestic debt. We have what we call the pensions. There were pensions, there were cocoa bill, and there were U.S. local bonds. And they were issued in Ghana here. In the first round of the domestic debt the government was only able to restructure 85% of 98 billion cedis. 85% of 98 billion cedis. As at the end of December 2022, now our total domestic debt, a year 259.2 billion cedis. Out of these 259.2 billion cedis, a move say 35 billion cedis, a year treasury bills. And our treasury bills, a bank can say they are excluded for very good reasons and for their own sustainability. And to say we 35 billion cedis from 259.2 billion cedis are Niakano eligible for debt restructuring. So out of that portion here, what is left? Government had only been able to restructure 85% of 98 billion of that. It's yes, our first round, we knew immediately, the government wasn't done. They had not finished. Because that 85% of 98 billion of my restructure, government even didn't get what exactly it wanted. And the fiscal impact of that is very minimal. So what that meant was that there were other portions of domestic debt which have to be restructured going forward. And those ones, included pension funds. Hello?
Prof, me ba choya was so yetio pa.
Included pension funds. Into Ushe Omeimwa, government call IMF spring meeting in April. These things came up, and the Minister of Finance had to respond, said, there are plans to restructure those ones. And it was even carried in the local media that there was going to be a second round of haircuts. We had almost 5 different categories of domestic data. There was a buying restructure. The government has to do it. They have to find a way of doing it. So 5 different components, It included pension funds. And to share from April this year, there had been some kind of consultation with pension funds. And that portion, almost 30 billion cedis, pension funds. And yes, as part of domestic debt, we assigned what we call cocoa bills, which is around, the total amount is around 8.1 billion cedis. And we say a restructure. And now domestic debt, these are all domestic debt. They were issued here in our domestic financial market. And that within the domestic financial market, I issue dollar-denominated bonds in our local market here. That one is different from external debt. It's classified as part of domestic debt. And around $800 million. Okay, roughly, $0.8 billion.
Okay.
So that is part of our domestic debt, and that one has to be restructured. Apart from that one, we also have local currency loans. We have local currency loans of about 700 million cedis. Then the last component, which is the biggest component left, Bank of Ghana's own overdraft extension, overdraft and other non-marketable securities are issue from the beginning of last year to the end of last year, essentially to sustain the government. Because if Bank of Ghana had not stepped in, the regime would have collapsed. Because we have lost market access from the Eurobond market, from the domestic market in the medium to the long term, and government had been priced out.
Okay.
So the only means government could sustain its operations was to fall on Bank of Ghana. The effect of that, Ghana government indebtedness to Bank of Ghana to the tune of 77.6 billion cedis. So these 5 categories of domestic debt are outstanding and have to be restructured.
Okay.
And Ona are taking first 2 important steps. One is the cocoa bill, which is around 8.1 billion cedis, and then the U.S. local bonds, U.S. denominated bonds issued in the domestic financial market around $800 million dollars that have to be structured. Government will now have to find a way of restructuring the other components, and that consultation is very important.
Okay.
And yes, sir, there is no way the country can return to the path of debt sustainability.
Okay. Prof, yet was see ye na to say US dollar denominated bonds now or move to one among ye. Here pass or me sabri ya.
I will say, yeah.
You. Prof, yet does a pair ye any winchrimu. I was a for Professor Godfred Bobkin. War years, sika someone named the 4. Why a professor of finance at the University of Ghana Business School. What in a brand kakra femi am ye disanko.
Yes, how could you be no for Carlos a hinkra or no a yem penny for chuchu ramubo alanko juchimate chidom should be a MPP a begina atum. Achima memoir how? Now crab boko de
boko pa boko.
Nyamiase Honorable Odian kan kwame yabu ani ne se woni alanchemante ne mpanufo no makopie mo framantem eno krasa
no kwapa odi na nyesi adi mu kura keke
Sa
si pa me pa kwenya zemenche wo chief ordinary last week by Friday Thursday Abraham Shabati, the incoming president, did plans to just free Monday, see Friday, or voter regionality. And the facing by voter region, started sugar cope, out the north tongue, south tongue, the central tongue, cluster on the boom. It's here also the cope. You buy the drew you call or him man who could see a Michael Cochiano, the upon several two or say about the crew as a triba neighbor Chiano, Arrangementing, the Ibu Cassia, Aini Cabia, Edema, or mine Eddie kind for a mamma, na sell no crap on one mercy. If you know some bad, was more to cry watching them see Munity at the Anaka Cram DCC machine. I mean, in America, and say, the Premier Patricia, when they are also Patricia, then she be a very first is the Premier Patricia Ghana. Now, if you on your call, Waham say, we too quiet. It's the Mancalo, you go to no, no, penny for. I didn't say good for Bompire Mount and Martin. Actually, say near Dream, on one soon every, and to your conconing. You're free home, and you have backgrounds, you be share 3 constituency now. Would be a Sawani. Almost every share here, quite soon one car crane, one after a branchy. Edin Sama Mummy. Edi Musa, every 45 minutes. And son is already ground for you. By you, Gugano. It's a wedding. And I begin to get you on a party. Because of the million quite 1 million movie. Almost fell my dad, no more. I be a train here, Alan Shamatin. Now, the only summer two when you, as long say, and yet greedy. One for my into form. No more shake. President Kufo, be a kunya. Na President Kufo ni kujina no ka chenze ni meni si ngichen na ilikuwa waba. Na President Kufo ado so ni president incoming president Alan Chamating isu kujina na ono so timi ka chenze ni Alan Chamating ilikuwa kuna bikimechi. Ani obiye ni if you are penny, you know. That's everything, you know. One more party, my back or 7. One party, Semanas, one party, Chinabiano. Obia the result will need to form one. A year as a change, as so a new say, obey president. And I just do the Sokake. Papa didn't be and we had a member of the credibility, knowledge, the experience. Any you be a thing now. Kukabuma. So almost 10 minutes will be a between our two.
Honorable Kalasan Gray. Yenim Passia or Penichi Salan Chamatin, the bed, Dame Pass obey ni 2 on Pesua Bisua, Sabin Preduasa, any penny tree, Enquisiano. What did you among you say, or you be paying? Tinipan Beji tree, Abishan Anessa. Now, Osha, the delegative way, Mujo Mudisa Bao Bay. Omuba akuma fine enye sebe monka presempo bi no mbepe die sanze na no ononyamfo Canada Japan so ko framante mo zo ne so yakeka alanchemante go e no so yakeka enye delegate amadwe no mo de yadwuma
sana dubuno another sana so ko so se jo kasa sana obekano but kakra yehunu o ma ho bitna enni ensemi firi mo no ba no simple issue delegates Outer region delegates so Abraham Chamating say one wording our presidential election wa ko ben president and wa wording be a voter region for an identity achepa voter region for an amiki sure certain be an no nyam ko nim and it is also omo only in that kokra that say fear delegate, what already have it in action, and as a bit in Hano. You didn't say, we went to Yadimsika, and as we other was say, Metro Bama. But Kakra, you this calculation of the pressure in Chazani, Ibimutia, I ain't Kwame, he will in Yabemu, Yagaze, you are about to be a Guabutia.
It is that honorable that first there, Alan there. Now you can say, hey, Alan Cash, the dinner who nam say, Scanners.
Yes, okay. You buy you be Alan Cash. So cash, Alan Cash, you will be Yaman when you come looking. And your cash or no go for baby, the other shows around here. So we did 700 and 200 and 300 and a car. Who was a bar? How many hours did we master? And he on only cash and he said, draw for the boys, cash for the boys. Sadly, okay. You are reaching pa voter region. Maybe after tea, the Kakray, you never anymore.
Yanso, Yadem Paibopa, Etamachi, South Monkwan and Gopo Momo who bind. Na on cram, come, na Manusa Dihunusun, Yamemwa, Namun San Sumsi Crown, honorable Calasancra, Yadas area. Mo into honorable Calasancra, attending coffee from Mantemomra, Alan Quaducha Martin, as he said there. O Momuntia said there, we move on in Tiana. As we had there, Siketia, as we knew many Krumha. Oh, yeah. It's cash and free bottom ma. This a cash no. What you're quite your pen. And I am paid the revenue to my back. Your pen on chair, quiet first why you be your bee. That's rabbit. I don't know because I want me and near way and yet Debbie. Peter Square to a ticondo it with back at his case, Peter Square bottom. I am a media. Debbie. No more chemis or minia. Say, we away. Namia so be quite coffee shit. Yes, it is Rami said ye see nam. It in Cofasica Pudro Enfema. One the bamum dia monye, Namuni, senses carrying back for the young Nesica. No more by a gun and yen, and no more cheche. Ti edus were giddy. No use wagging. But that's very. Na ye call Atebua Mante, no na wamo MC. Ora Edward Usu, or ne manfo and a party for na kwatwairim, a man for who social media ni TV so. Na party manager say wo gu MPP party no e wa Atebua Mante ho. And na wono so ba be no ho anu akyerekye mu de akyere say enya no kore say wo gu party no e wo ho. Na ne nya no wo de course ho no eni.
Omo ba be office me say omo nko omo me party adwuma me ye aban adwuma no kura bia ni obi a sebe o ye sensible be na beti beka sa asebro to the sense say chairman mu a wo say me say and His Excellency the President of the Republic Echebe Boto. Look at this ni nyina no kura bia ni eti fortunately for me no manya tape a free woman organizer no ho a manya tape a free Nasara coordinator ho
we asam no emunchire mu na watwetwam no mo ba office no e dey opportunity see
na me management ye meeting e wo me yankasa me ofi ni hu ya no say a group of people abowura ho me hu na mo nyina ye insurance executives ti me excuse me staff no say a management member no say obi anko na office na me wia me no mo wie meeting no a me frɛ o mo nyina back so o mo nyina pie e na executive no etenase e na me busa o mo kwan so na secretary na me see no so no otoma first vice chairman ti na asem o kan ye nyina ne se na o mo ne chairman na eba na chairman nya ko obi ti chairman antimi amabi ba asem o kan no o mo ne chairman nyina adwene no na asem nyina ne se o mo se o mo mpeme se me MC o mo aya ye nyime o mo presence wo nyime dia ene o mo ba office o eba be yime free office o na o mo afa o mo office na me se mo akwa aba so boni bi ene amoba na ye assembly meeting ena mo asem de abeto manem no so no me so me ka che nipa o ma me appointment na me di mo aya de abremo e ho na organizer na koto apunu no mu atumi punu no se omo ama ha agongoro so etimi pack me nema na me mpie free office so na me obi a me mpie free wo so ma lokko punu no so me mpie free office so e ho na Nasara deputy Nasara coordinator no a start vandalize office so ofo akunye wi a na o de abome na organizer no so abesum bi no so ma na o de abome o so ma na o de abome me no bu strike by 10 minutes timi no mo strike ya me hwe na ani so na me wura washroom no na me yi me phone na me phone shembo to me yi me phone na me de free security na me free minister kachire no na me frɛ me mbrante am no boys am no mo na me san frɛ mo say asema 2 minutes
enti enkyeremu sadio no nyafo Eduardo Usu de to ensentre ni Patricia Sefa Fisher nim eni
ene yanko ensefufuro ma openi efen say Vitox Azim ɔse ne ho adwiri ni papa kyɛ sɛ wei na kwɛsɛ nka ebia me wɔ fo so ankoma ɔte wim mu na adwiri bisa no ɛso fo so tobo ɔso kwa me tobo sɛ nansen yɛ de asɛm bi ɛbɔ ɔpani ɔyɛ chief executive officer panipa ɔda public procurement authority ano owura agya ne mboaten agye entansa de ko adu ɛde yere na ɛkyɛn ɔtwe ho nwin kyerɛagefo hu sɛ asɛm na ne sosonom so no owura yi ɛsi etimi nu na sɛde ne court into owura yɛ fɛ ne sɛ agya ne mboaten agye yɛde ne court high court ɛnyɛ court ketewa o hwɛ meka sɛ krasi mankasɛ yɛ etimi bɛfa me Ghana mra no enche wa osimra ni ha omdi asem no court no no timbofo transo bo ne ha asem no benkum ni fa doso ni kakoso no chirajo for ma anyuma dwuma yi owura agyanim boaten agye ekura no chirajo for ma ne kwan ama wantimi anyini ho ano ena saa openin so obedi adanse eti ano nso no ma ne kwan ama obusebusa ne nsem amfa no yie ama enti nsem amode abebare owura agyanim boaten agye ena ba begina high court no high court atimbo for entasem so oma to atwene baby twam oma tamasem na to atwene enti kwa adu ade bo papa yi so oba chief executive officer o de Ghana enza hye boase so mobaka ona na edan ba ko dem yese ekwanishi bebro ho ba dunan kyese ensem e ba kroma de na che kroi say yompo ena se no kwata court eji court yi court ena be si ni gina se asemi ewom anase enim enti ne owura agya ne mboaten agye odaada high court say kyerɛ agya mfa kwampa so ɛna ɔmodo ɛba court nti wasɛm no watwam tin ɛde ato baabi odwi no ɛna owura azim sɛ saa na wiase teɛ ho agurumangasa yɛntie ne.
This is not the first time that he's gone to court. He's gone to court before and the court ruled against him. So it's really surprising that this time a different court is dismissing what SHRAG has done. SHRAG is a state institution giving powers to carry out some mandates, including corruption. SHRAG knows its rules and regulations that it has set for itself. So I believe that SHRAG would have gone along with those rules and procedures. For the court to say that they did not cross-examine, given a chance to cross-examine and all that, I find it very odd because it appears that's not a requirement by SHRAG. And if you investigate and you get all your information, you probably do not need to allow the accused person to cross-examine people providing information, especially if the information you've got is, it's conclusive. So it's very surprising that this ruling has come, especially in the light of the fact that there was an earlier ruling by a different court that went in the favor of SHRAG.
Ora se no hwadwi no. Sanse nyabredi kan na yede owura agye ne mboaten agye court ni. Yede gad na court ba kuma court no ebutia no. Ena high court nso ababeda ne saa bua yebutia no ababudi ama no. Na charge nye na no bi be charge for comfort some your investigation anom yo hwehwemu tene ho adwe nipa na brofo akase a okeka nyina no ne William Gentu minim se William so ne ka brofo de a yante ono no de no na de William busa ne biom se nti akoba ne se ne ye hwene se no se krache maminka nje oprin se ni kwan e befa so e beko kete atehye se ye de kwadu ba yiri obi na animani ma se woni fo ne hu so ntabro be wonko ne ba bi dia ene yesi ebe ko atia keta ahye e wo Ghana we mu pa dia ye tonte ye di agro.
I cannot tell how the judges that will be involved in this case will handle it. It's difficult to say whether it will be fair or not, but at the end of the day, we are in a democracy and ruled by the rule of law. So it can travel to the apex court, that's the Supreme Court. And at the end of the day, whether it is fair or not, we would have no choice than to accept what they come out with. Going by the judgment of this case, this particular high court, I don't see it as a way of promoting the fight against corruption. You see, when you see that an investigation was made by an investigative journalist, produced evidence to show that something wrong had taken place, and then the court says, no, what you said, we cannot take it.
And your mate, was it where the technicalities and na emrana ye yina pantan ba ko ne da ba jam hade na gunchen to bo ko la no afa no ko na de musuo mo na tete kwame ko ana ofa ya akwa na kutwa no board ye ne enchew technicalities bi antwitwa nyo street ensawom sa no man no ye no na was on the best charge for senke be ya omunkoye appeal into a high court judgment na we dey
I think the SHRAG commissioner has already indicated the possibility of appealing. We have an appellate process, so If the High Court rules in a way that is not satisfactory to the petitioners, SHRAC can go ahead to an appeals court to appeal the judgment. And I think that's the right way to go. They are both independent institutions. They have their rules and regulations. But again, with the checks and balances, the court can rule on the investigations of SHRAC. But then SHRAC also has a right to appeal if it is not happy with it. So at the end of the day, we expect to see a decision, a ruling that will be acceptable to all the parties.
We Eura Vitus Axim or no your penipa or memu or momo casa di jacket as a shannon proyeno would do more be no case judgment with an Ukrainian or no Indian walk on no one juno. Now do dimu bims with the Sequoia or bohiri.
When you're for Funia Ponchinka Crebis when you man what yatum.
Got to cause enough for more ya. To Cobania see a sign with it, Bonibia knew who.
Boshiri,
I jawaju. Is there no man no Tikadama Quano, Afakano, or Bohishri,
and one. I was here concerned for so Graduate Physicians Assistants Association of Ghana. Not just a physician assistant now, one masha de wiesiapon. Akwaji abodin wo de omu yemono. Wo mo just say yi wu omo adwuma no doso dodo. Yemfa buo ye sefata wo mo nim di omo akwakope. Na wo mo de ye adwuma de aboa pomden no emfa nya hwe. Isa ayapamu nti. Wo mo de omo adwuma de agufam efri enne wate atwea. Na wo mo just say omo priasem yi efri afe 2018. And on my prayer, Semia and the besi sabre, and Webia and Frimu and Maye. A corner for our Joel, Tete K. Paddy, 1 A and Central Prince, Bafwa some watching como, and I watched the entire Omu to sa say Musay.
Say, you can't discrimination and brutality against the PAs now. Since 2018, you posted the first batch of PAs, both privately and publicly trained, they posted BME. But year in, year out, other cadres there, year you posting. People are needed to work. But here lies the case. That is what we are talking. That's the discrimination we are talking about. And you can't tell me, sir, health workers are not essential workers. We saw in the time of COVID. We should stop this discrimination. And then that is one of the reasons why we are going on this strike. Strike, where it is a compendium of issues. Like, until they are solved, we are not going back to post. Side discrimination, it is stemming from the MOH and then the Medical and Dental Council.
The Ministry of Health and the Medical and Dental Council no manya asemi. Now I just say nane china idie emergency ba bibiba putupura ombekwa kwaye ho adwuma. Na efri ukwada kwose omo hu hihye foforo bi hu asempapa bi a ye ka kire wo mo a putupura adwuma ni nyinara wo mo nye.
The first phase sit down strike. Because so Wednesday after Wednesday we now withdraw emergency services because they say what we do is we see the emergency cases. The normal outpatient cases we don't see. It's only emergency cases. From Wednesday we withdraw emergency services. Then the week after total withdrawal, total shutdown.
Onipa Okase Joel Teteke Paddy, one General Secretary, Emma Graduate Physicians Assistants Association of Ghana.
Yanko embrase mu kakre na no krampo no salamat kukwa pente na tu sasemi ho anamon no ne opani ba kwa ye friend say Adip Sani ena abonkomo ye wo memra ba ko a chese wo mo hwehwe afi apema hankwa aduosia 1960 at 29 na at 29 no eno ma amadwen say se evan say me makwa akodi bone bi bone na mekodi ye no wudie wontansa ene ye de abome sa wudie wontansa no yetimi mema sotwen ebi de me court na de wakọ high court na ebu for na that o judge akwa o lawyer akwa ya appeal na ye de wakọ ebi appeal court na won so ye bu for otementi asem me asem ko supreme court nyina ba ta na de okọ won so de okọ na ye bu for say wi ana aja yesu bam ene ke se wode ye de okọ afana ye wuni ba bi akobiem enti si adokwa ni obu for sa yes wo ensan se abranche efe no abamuwa a efe no justice awuku no ya enti wonso yenkokun bi na ko test se ewuo eda okwa asamando anu waka se enye denso a no amayaso ate eno na opani di to just say wo mo tete se na nsem ho parliament kura kwa setama emu ko pai senke be ya yenhwe na sa death penalty no say yetimi ka se we enkoku ni bi to omampani nya de ne sasha se de a ene se dwan homa bi a na de asen wo mene twu se mi as ke from team no wa ubakora ne ketre matwe ebi was we ze ne ze far squad ye fa no go gya yi po ho kan was me twa to bompa ene na no ka wa ko se o bompa ze promise o my honor how na su dimakum na ona okro no eno ne yes penufo bi sesen ke be ye dia yan reze se nipa no yobu nu kumfo a yenkunu yenye ne nkwanfi ne nsem sanse enkwa onyame ne de dom enye nipa ne de ma ti ebia se wo pious bredu bansen boni a wo ye nti ka fata kum azenki kum frata zisukura na de wona ne han na manfo kwa peda han enti de yenkun de a ene yebemu adafi ase onkwa na nyina ye no ayadwuma pension nti ebejime atodoko ne muko na ne anope bi e ba edasmazi koduru na nko de abrel evan say obi ti say god na sarebedi godon say ye no wa na ekọ ba bi ahwuma te wo boni a wo godon wudi ye de fata wa na owu onso na wo wadada na ye gogun akwawi eto ne de bekunu kura wa che no ti eze ne ye nyankun eti de be say wo godon yedo ba ko ankafu prison aho de kwa wa enso wa mu de be nodo e be sesa rough na ko adamu a onkwa na nyina nti si wa wo da ho na wudi a ne wawu na si ye hwe nipa da se nanim so mampani asanti ye nyi ne nkwanfi ne nsem de opani se nke be ya ye hwe na ye nsisem.
Yeah, enforce. Why do we keep it? So we don't actually need it. So me are very much in favor of commuting it. However, you support with other mechanisms. Basically, put idea nipa before omubeye boni as a result omunye boni no, because they've been out to semikai, it was meant to put fear into potential offenders. But after secondly, investing in the human capital, especially within the police service, or more investigation regime, so 21st century, use DNA on a large scale, fingerprints, any idea. I bet me in resolving a lot of these cases. So
we ayora Adib Sani Abid.
Sani Adib.
Adib as a mama adwo adobo
we Adib Sani Adib
ya me so mabodi bi o me na o myself odobo o ejija wa yensa
sa
ai me jai
na kila nedua asemi ye prisons na ye choked e hwa ye ma etoda ye mu bi susu se asotwe ne bi wo hwa
de o kanya nsasemo
enka yemme nipa no enya community service.
That's right.
Se abankaba eda onan. Now ye twa ma wo se na no mu na ato a wo tu ye nti. Ye de mu na ato am rapist abo wachi.
Yeah.
Ye de bi abo wanim. Eno na okola. Na ye twa ma se obepra e free Georgia friends
the
Georgia Motors.
Aba secret.
Cycle krawa we aba be see training college ha police training college ho wona da bia bo so miensa
police food wachi
na wa pra
na show prison for atade bi
na wa pra
kama
na wo de oba frifie to waduane di but wadwuma ye di emon se ebre bia no pa 3 hours
na mu de ma we university ni bi mayire mo ho akobi ana me busa se nyansa nwoma we no nso na agira 7 preduasa akọ parliament ne agia tuma aye ho debate because ya me say
said o my brother tie
abonefo sem kosoro enso evitete one channel and ye dey punish ba bia enipa egu kura no ya se udu nse on prison na ye biema no wanti ni so a na we nipa boni
the dignity the dignity of nipa but nipa ne dignity eno an ye tia so ewe prison ho na ani ahihya mote sardine na oguonom na hwe sebe emema supporters on de aye a de da ho a sebe enmonyam ne yaje dada enti yema ne nya hwesode de wonko prison na de won hwe crime checker won hu prison life
yes
enya de a bone ye ne hu na ye na nka wo na ate gotam wo wadwuma nsa wo te gotam bo so miensa
any concept bibia no ye adwen say template de broni dia man no eyo enyo eno ani okuram makase untimi mfa abrochi mem solutions em Africa na nye yeda. We are two different creations. Just ye boy soronko. Ye tradition ya mamre ya culture said ye see the ya warrior ya sitna said ye see ye dying kwane da kwane. Different from omumu dey. And so ye dey bibia papa ya se mo kamne na yadwe. Sanke de dirt penalty ni by say ebehunu nipa. And so too kuma no mo ye de.
Ahunu ye obi ehu.
Enti kamu me mfa another means ebema nipa no enye no hu no asesa na society no so enye na so mfaso na ye gu na nimu ase na ma foforo nyew se say boni we ukoya say ne be yo
kila edi obi ko prison na edi ko prison ba ye stigma na ho na esi na sanka wonanka depending on obone wona wo pra kwa ho menka say omo pra kwa ho enye adwuma ba de bo ko no kire bibi enti obi twam o se enti sa metomo na me ntimi nya kwa nkwa adwuma boso me miensa me na mekwa akopra ha sei
kwa bem na me ko wia ebiaka manu susumna so men koto obi ade ba oye de ento okwa bem ko wia ye sika say minister we say board chairman yo near the inscription abon ko I was the former minister of this ministry me wia sika
I'm a thief
yes me your kromfo ana me pre kromi ya ko obi ye nyina nka de betu ye honfo. But where the yo any names are echi entendan echin tontom din se be chi oyu
abosoma kwotre kra ne che ne din no oyu adwadan de just almost san yen anya se benya asem
anom papa me kwa me amum te so mo fa me no mi no ho again
yo
akire so abosu bi no betim
pram tobra kase bo ye ho me so aton kraba.
FM. I didn't realize her. Oh, Mr. Q ni bi wo ha fam mi bi why. My wife do agum ani mu ase no. Mr. Q dey say na. Take it easy. As obu afudodo. How can I take it easy? Ojam mi busaw. E ma sen enu mu kunu no atoka ma wo mo. Ne makoto ka emuno gam. Afa nipa dimachi ebe ye wo show. Wo ma nim ho a efuroba na no a. Enye de hie nie. Kope memedure Mr. Q ni bi banom. Na mi hu se me yo ba. Na man body no bi firewood. Edru de hia. Enu ane se waye no jo se de nsuo to no wa sore ko. Ojam we dia no de o. Be se da pa twapa ke. Na so oba no so di kan. How? Woman oyiri ewiase dapade nyina na se edwana de no da house firewood a. Unya hwio. Kunlun Ghana Limited at Aroma. What did Mr. Q? Abeyi. Adinti na wasa ochro ba ne kom no didi awomen. Say what be yase? Me hu bibia. Jibi konom esa wakọ herba chemical and pharmacy. Dodo nso anu akọ Kunlun Ghana Limited East Legon, a Champion Junction. And answer for 0244 139 176 and 0204 139 176. Thank you. Because you must say I like that.
FD ahwehwe saa ejedi nkrato yi mu agye atomu se eye.
So wakoma ho hyehyew ana ebo periperi de broni kan hardware no a ede na se woye na se woyam so atim so
wo be pack na farmer Martin's liver salt akira kwan entem ahwie nsu agu glass mo ate Martin's liver salt no ba kwa no na wo de agum
wo be hu se ehuru wa glass ni mu na wanom. Martin's liver salt ye won orange flavor ana ba ko so ye plain
wonumu a ho beto nemum edi na anu na ho ntowo a ko hu doctor. Peace FM.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet Taki.
Yet work as a bonus. MPP Amanyoko ni podi koko jina wa son of by election mo kodi ncho Charles Opoku. Wane party mpanifo ne party mehia no de ato manim se. We yetimi we akame nantri twitwa. Ene menase po bia bo bia adwene ene ne mu no. Wo munyi mfiri ho. Na asaba election mpo ma bia nwa. Wo mo keka ne mesi ani yi a afi 2024 e wo ho twom a wo metimi akogye akonwa no e de free NDC Amanyoko nsem.
Bisramu yɛmpa bibia nso yɛakyi na yɛhwɛ sɛ yɛ bɔbɔ yɛ ho bi akwafo yɛtete yɛ mu a yɛntumi nkɔ ako no ntumi huni saa because ɛnkyɛ sɛ yɛanyɛ ba yɛrɛ si yɛm koraa 2024 ɛwɔ ha yɛ a aka bɛyɛ 15 months asome dunum pɛ ne yɛkɔto saa ba nti adɛn nti ne yɛnka yɛho mom sisi a na yɛnni yɛho nkɔmmɔ yɛmfa wɔ dɔm apa ɛntena yɛho ase na pe yentumi enka yɛn mu ne godi mu MP party no opɛ na opade nso e bɔ ho ban ade a opɛ bia da pade bia ne bɔ ho ban nti o bibi ne yɛ pa yɛ kura so bɔ ho ban
na enu achi de nkrofo ka sɛ by election n'achi no MPP fo di ncho contractor fo ayi adwuma o mpuntudwuma ekoso ne nyina yabo ne break no enya nokre
yani de as MPP aban any MPP for a war asimofo ya be say aban de what chance ya wo ye bia no ene say ya nti o jai david bokoso no waye akwan ni na mkuso a omo eye enya de machine bi e ha fe ko o bablu ko omo ye duma ko wawase ko ni na omo ye duma akwan so omo ye enti ya be sere my nton ya so
Onipa Oka say Yoracha spoke one and Wajina Yema MPP was sent north. William Gentu and day Amadibui Ebaye.
We Alishmama aha and I brebe me kwana de kaseboni yes na mo nhye so say nyame adoma ukwadane ya wade bay World Health Organization edin semi to dwama Dr. Tedros edi mo amane so ebebreye te wie pram to braka seba mote no aha na bibia esi ena mote ne wo kaseboni ye me achenkwana na menum bremu nana ahofedua uti ayenkan kwa me boa ena afi
Nana ya kunedu asida ekwo ama Levels Herbal Limited what the Levels natural capsules saba bempa wawe hu setim kaja wode wompemu no aba fem reyo abasisi ade nie wo hia Levels oba pa kanene na nka so ni hwiade kanya watenka se de ne mani adane Levels ada romanti wode atenka ne kanya de aba ene Levels natural capsules be menum no be num esiesiu ema wafo mompemu ahokeka no ekoyi pa our pharmacy and chemical stores to form Mombekwa Repash Ventures Ukanshi and a Colinac Herbal Ewokumasi 0599 056 033 0599 056 033 Anaso 0599 670 402 MTN open internet ewo speed fast and one MTN what the 4G plus abedum yen yan we choose table net no MTN see we there for you everywhere you go Susie About Center for CB men bempa be yo wojun so me ye bi keme mu hyehyw ebesiesi okama sebe women enso eboa ema oba efichi kromu yawe nkabone white ne ade ekọ ne ade sibi soap pedicure sisi ona ho fefefe our pharmacy and chemical stores are ebeye at 0247 111671 0247 111671 and 0246 578750 this way chocolate drink kokos so fa so ni nyina wom awie de ohia ka ho a eni suhye yeda mo nyina se emamommo enitie
Sampani te, sampani ya futu sam.